Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna start our first game with Huge from Twitch. Alright, let's go, let's go. How do I use the mouse? Oh wait, let me make this move first. Cause I think I could still make the arrows after. I'm gonna go safe. Does anybody know how I make the moves with the arrows? I'm right clicking, but I don't see anything. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. Let me catch this. Let me advance my knight instead. Okay, any chess players, do you guys know how to make the arrows show up so that you can see which squares each piece can go into? I was told that I just use a mouse and I right click or something, the middle mouse button. No, that's not doing it. We're doing all right, thank you. Right click? Why is this not? I'm right clicking. Drag? Right click and drag. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Wait. So it was right click and drag. Got it. You have to drag it in the direction. You have to drag it in the direction you want it to go. All right. Maybe I should use this feature right now. All right, let me. Why is that showing that direction? My knight can't go there. Okay, guys. So now I can see all the 4 directions. And let's put her there. It was showing me 2 spots, like E4 and D7, that I don't know if it could have gone to. Wow, Jenny, that was such a dumb move. Thank you. Yeah, no comment. They could draw lines. Okay. I am gonna lose another knight. Okay, I could go there. We're gonna really utilize. Why is this showing me B3? My knight can't go up there. I think that's the only safe spot. Nice Suzuya, welcome. Thank you for being here. Because I drew it? Wait, this basically just... Oh, I'm just drawing? Alright, I think this mouse predicament is kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm in check. Alright, I'm gonna offer him a queen trade. Legend, hello. That is my second knight that I lost. Oh, I could draw in everywhere. That's why I was a little confused with the mouse. It was supposed to help me out. Okay, you know what, guys? If you're learning how to play chess, let me give you a piece of advice. This is a terrible way to start your game. I have both my bishops trapped in here. I have not yet castled my king. I've lost both my knights. Do not start your games out like I am. But for right now, let me... Yeah. Alright, let me start to advance my bishop. I'm gonna move this piece out so that he can escape. What opening did I use? There is no name for the opening I used. If I had to name it, it would be the do not use this opening. Because of how terrible it is. Oh, you can't see the opponent's clock? Let me change that real quick. You see all my tabs and everything, but... Yeah, right now they are poning me both on time and with the gameplay. Okay, is that better? Can you guys see it? Okay. Have I given up on this game? Never! Of course not. We're just getting started. Oh, now you can't see mine. Hello, what's up? Alright, let me move this up. Okay. It's not perfect, but you should see this now. Alright. So basically, if you don't use this opening, I'm gonna win every game. You will be pretty close to winning, but I can't guarantee that. But you're correct. Just don't use this opening. Okay. Okay, so he's got my queen forked. Forked is the wrong term. He's got my queen I forget my chess vocab. I'm so sorry, guys. She's pinned. She's pinned. She's pinned. And god dang it, I really have no choice but to move her here. Yeah, I at least got a bishop, but I lost my queen, everybody. Woohoo, I lost my queen. That was also a skewer, right? Skewer is when you have the queen and the bishop doing like a shish kebab action. Yeah, I really hope that if Magnus Carlsen is watching, he's on TikTok or Twitch or YouTube, I really hope he doesn't stumble upon my game right now. Cause then he's not gonna invite me to all the chess parties. Not with this current gameplay, he's not. He's gonna think I'm a complete noob. And I would really like to impress the guy. Right? Magnus Carlsen. If I can shake hands with Magnus Carlsen one day, then that will... You know, that will go beyond my dream of becoming Grandmaster, I think. Yes, huge. That was my queen. Yes, you took her. Andrea, I'm doing okay today. Work sucked, but what else is new? How was BTS? Are you talking about the K-pop BTS? Oh right, I met them in Korea. I said I was gonna meet them at a cafe. They ended up being a little bit too busy for that. But I tried. Okay. I am trying to see if there's any line of offense I can take. If I can target his king somehow. Calpat, hello. Thank you for the first time chat, and thank you for being here. But yeah, BTS, not a huge fan of their new songs. I don't have any of them saved on my playlist. Okay. Our times are evening out a little bit. I'm a minute behind. We'll see if I could use the old Cherry Blossom Gambit. Okay. Which is, you don't know, it's basically a flag. It's when you flag the opponent and you win on time. Okay. I'm trying to think in terms of offense. How quickly can I get their king up? Let me see. Can I do some kind of a... Let me see. No, their bishop's right there. Okay, if that doesn't work, my next best move... I don't know, you guys. Okay, let me... I got a plan. I got a plan. Professionally from their mandatory military service. Yeah, I know. Do you think they were like making beats while they were in the military? Do you guys want to know something crazy? Is you think the mouse slowed me down? It's been a bit of a distraction. But if you guys follow Korea is huge on gaming, on esports. It's huge. And there's a gamer there who's big for playing League of Legends. His name is Faker, I think is his name. Faker. Do you guys know he was exonerated from serving the military because of his gaming skills? But BTS was not. So he was given, and only like certain, like if you're like a gold medal Olympian or some like super skilled athlete, they will exonerate you from the mandatory military service. Because in Korea, every guy needs to serve for at least 3 years. Well, BTS had to go, but then Faker the esports streamer did not. So, you know, you serve all the time. Seko, I would love. I was just in Korea, but I hope you get to visit it one day. But I think that's kind of crazy considering how much money BTS brought in for Korea, like economically. I did not mean to move it there, my stupid mouse! Dude, I gotta throw this in the trash. Seko, please, I did not mean to move my king there. Oh my... Okay, like, rookie mistake. How am I supposed to recover from that? Oh my gosh. What would Faker do? Oh snap, I'm playing huge. Get the names right. These are your viewers. But yeah, if you guys are Korean, then I would say start playing League of Legends at a ripe young age, you know, straight out of nursery school. Just don't even go to cram school because they love cram school there. Just go to a PC bang, get on the computer and just become a pro League player. And they will exonerate you from military service. That's what I would do if I was a guy. Yeah, this mouse is not working, you guys. That's the second move I did not mean to make. It's slipping. It's slipping into the squares on its own. Seko, send me a 10-minute. Everyone's 10-minute. South Korea needs some chess representation. That's why I'm here. I could be that chess representation. Michael says I might be losing. I don't know, Michael. I don't know. The clock still has time. Veve, thank you for the follow. I got this board in the settings. You can select it as an option. You love my mouse? My mouse, it is I gotta learn how to use this mouse. I've my finger slipped twice, and it made me All right, it's time for the Cherry Blossom Gambit. We're gonna run. It's all about the flag. Got 44 seconds on the clock. Okay. Don't get caught. I like it too. I like it too. You can, this is a separate selection of the chess. The chessboard is a separate selection. And the background is a separate selection. They're both two different selections you need to make. Okay. Here's the strategy, you guys. I said this last time. You just keep your king in the center and keep him near your pawns. Your pawns act like a shield, and if he's in the center, he has more squares of escape. So you want to stick with that. Okay. I know it's very frustrating for my opponent, but if they don't get checkmate, then I can win on time. Where all my pieces are in chess heaven. They've gone to a better place. I said bye-bye. But I will win this game for my pieces. Like, huzzah! Huzzah! Damn, I'm not catching that. Let's go. Let's go. Game review. Let's not. Let's not. Alright. 11 seconds left on the clock. Let's count this out. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. 5 pawns left. And they did their service. They did what they had to do. Alright, good game. Alright, chess novice. Send me next game. Legend, you can't skip your finals because then you're going to you're gonna miss your Disney cruise on the Disney Wish. Right? Yeah, I agree. A win is a win. Whether you have 20 materials or whether you have 2. A win is a win. But we call this here the Cherry Blossom Gambit, is when you win in this method. You know, you get your opponents to try to consume all your pieces, but then you got the advantage of time. Okay, we got Sunglass Twitch here. Alright, next game I am playing as white. Yeah, anything about a good vacation, I got that locked in. Especially if it's a cruise, man. That's hella exciting. Alright, here's my second game. Last game I was playing as black. This time I'm playing as white. So here we go. Oh my god, I'm at 499, you guys. Do you see that? I might even reach my goal, my 500. You are so damn tricky. It's just all in the skill, man. What can I say? Alright, let's go advance and plot my knight down. Right there. By the way, guys, when around June starts rolling around, I'm gonna have probably a sort of different stream schedule. I will let you know. Because I'm off in the summers. So I'm gonna be kind of tweaking my stream schedules a little bit so that I can stream more. Okay? So very exciting news. I'm realizing I did not protect that knight. Damn. Let me review that real quick. Yeah, I shouldn't have caught that piece, man. That was short-sighted of me. Yeah, anyways. Chess every day. Yes. Alright, you know what? I think I'm good. Let me... Okay, let's develop. Let's continue developing. If he catches a pawn, then I get a queen. So I think that was a good way to get my pawn out. Yes, I'm starting to play rated now, cause guess who cares about their elo? I do. I'm at 499. Alright, let's bring our knight out next. There we go. Bob the Builder, thank you so much for the follow. I'm trying to get my son to watch Bob the Builder because he's all about construction. Such a typical boy. Okay, I lost my other knight, right? So the next two pieces I should probably develop would be my bishops. So I could put this bishop here. Let me think. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. This would be a check, but his queen's right there, and my bishop is not yet protected. Okay, that wouldn't work anyway because he just blocked it. So let's go ahead and advance. I forgot Duolingo, you can play chess on there. I don't know any Bob the Builder jokes. I'm not aware of any construction jokes. I'm not in that business. But yeah. Okay, so this is a much better opening than my previous one. If the previous opening was the do not play this opening, then this would be a pretty average, I would say, standard opening. Okay, I got my knight, I got my bishop out, I got my pawn out there too. Okay, so he's attacking my bishop. I can either move it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move. Let's move it here. It's a little bit more in the center. Seko agrees that this game is a lot better than the last one. If we look at our time, I'm almost 2 minutes up. The only things I have to do for the standard opening practices would be to advance my bishop and to castle. And then preferably bring my rooks close to each other. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna move my bishop out. Alright, I'm gonna move it here because I didn't like any of the other spots. I think my knight is pinned there. If I move the knight, then he's gonna get my queen. So let's not do that. Let's instead castle. Alright, first castle of the stream, everybody. My king is protected. Cherry Gambit is... The Cherry Gambit is more of a closing attack. I haven't quite developed a good opening yet, but... maybe we'll find a good opening strategy. Dogs are so peak, says sack the queen. First castle of the stream is always an epic, it's always an epic thing, alright? So they're forming a skewer here. They're either trying to get for my knight. So then what I'm gonna do is let's attack the bishop. Yo, who's that girl with the pink hair? That's the cute picture. I'm trying to figure out why they're building this skewer here. I don't... It's probably to get to my queen, I'm guessing. I guess we'll find out. Because when they did that, I was going to... You know what? I could either take with this. So I could take the bishop of my pawn. Or we could go for... Let's just trade. I want to get rid of his queen. Thank you for the follow, Micah. Alright. So. The thing with chess is it's like life. You've got so many choices. You have a million things going on. And you need to figure out what's the best deal. Okay, he's going for a fork right here. So let me deal with that first. I'm gonna move my rook. Okay, so there we go. Dang, that's tough, legend. Thank you for the smileys, user. I could use a smile. Yeah, we want to get our rooks. Centralizing it is a good idea. If we can, maybe even do a rook stack. I think the C file is a good option, which is right here, because it's pretty empty. You want to stack your rooks where there are less pieces. That's where they're most powerful. Okay. Alright, so probably move my bishop somewhere. Alright, let's move it here. Yeah, I'm down to material. It's not a good time to trade. Say your CEO stepped down. Were they impacted by one of the warehouse fires? Alright. You know what? Let's go for a trade. I don't like bishops anyway. Those long diagonals all really get me. So, trade it is. Okay, they've got both my pawns forked here. And I don't have really options to protect them, so I'm gonna start eating up their pawns. Just nom nom nom. So S is joining in with the emojis too. Just spam those emojis. Can you guys guess my favorite emoji? The most overused one I use. I'll give you a hint. It's just my... I got this art print in Korea, by the way. It's a bunch of little cats that are supposed to be cherry blossoms. So it's gonna go up on my wall here. My wall of art. It's still unopened. I need a custom cherry blossom Twitch mode. Yeah, I need to do that, man. Make my own stuff. Alright. I was talking about a rook stack, right? Where would be the most optimal place? Let me put this here for now so that my rooks are stacked at least. I can't capture any more pawns in this position though. Oh okay. Oh no! Ugh! Forked. He's forked my rook and my king. Okay, well, I'm at least gonna catch that knight back. At least I have my revenge. That was my bad. I put my rook in danger. Kalingra, I never resign. Not yet. Not yet, we do not resign, okay? Why did I do that? That was completely thoughtless. That I was not using my critical thinking skills. Yes, optimism above all, okay? Inflated ego strategy. Yeah, that was so stupid. Why did I just give up that? Actually, it wasn't that stupid because my pawn was in danger anyway. So it was like average. I would rate it like a C minus maybe. Okay, what can I do here, you guys, that would prevent my pawns from getting all eaten up? Let's protect. We're using my last rook I have available. Looks like he's trying to bring that down here too. Alright, I'm at least gonna move my pawns so they're not in the same row. That will make it a little bit more difficult for them to snag it. But yes, I've got another time advantage, which is nice. Okay. And then we're gonna see if we can do a promotion. I don't think it's very likely. Ah, dang, you did like a little trick, like a tricky thing. Okay, let's move. Because I think what he was gonna do was... I thought he was gonna move it there and then I would have been in check. Alright, regardless. Let's see. Okay, I'm actually gonna move my king this way so that he can at least go up, okay? So I gotta prevent those ladder mates. This pawn on the left. I could take. You know what? Why the hell not? Okay, we're gonna use I'm gonna use my rook to take some pieces. Maybe I can get him in check. And then my king's just gonna have to run the hell away. Damn, should I do a trade? No, I don't want to trade. Damn, that was a dumb play. I should just move my rook. Okay, I moved it to a better spot. This is a much better spot. Alright, there we go. Our first check. Actually, can I bring my king up and checkmate? I think I could, let's see. If no, wait. Yeah, this is, okay, he can't grab my rook, okay? Oh, crap. Okay, you guys are saying no. I was missing something. I should probably move my rook out so that he does not grab it. Did nobody see the vision I had? I at least have your rook here. I have to take. Okay, I won on time. I'm gonna get hit by my own gambit. You guys said take rook. I guess I had an option to take rook. I mean, that would have been a checkmate. But he had other squares that he could have gone to. Okay. Just barely. Yeah, this wasn't exactly checkmate. And I don't think he would have been stupid enough to take that, but good game. I had a second left. I had a second a point 1.2, actually a little over a second. Thank you for warning me. I was about to run out of time. Oh yeah, I'm at 500, everyone. Woo! 500. Let's go. Let's go. I'm in the 500 gang. I made my goal. All right, thank you, Chess Novice, for the opportunity to get into the 500s. SZH, you are up next. Are you flow me chess? Good tip. Don't trade when you're down. Awesome. All right. So this game either determines if I stay 500 or if I go down back into the 400s. We'll have to see. All right. Okay, that's kind of risky, but I'm going with it. This is the Sicilian defense, according to legend. according to legend. That has two meanings. Tochiji. I am confident. I am confident. Where the confidence comes from, I have no idea. Let's move. Where can this? We can go there. Okay, there we go. Every second counts. Every second. If you think losing to a second is bad, imagine losing to 0.5 seconds. Happened right here. Not too long ago. Don't bring your queen out too early. Ugh. I messed that one up. Okay, let's advance. My favorite flower, I showed it to you already. It's the season of my favorite flower. See, I don't want to do that because it's gonna bring his knight here, and then he's gonna be attacking my queen. So let's instead protect that piece instead. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Wow, legend saying I'm playing like Hikaru, the legend. Is that what you're basically saying? I know you said similar. Oh god, okay. Yep, the knight. Okay. That was not a good move. That was... I should have moved her somewhere else. Okay. Alright, yeah. Toodles to my queen. Let's put him in check. A flop gambit, yup. Let's see. Alright, bishop is protected. I really want to get rid of the queen. Let's try that. That way I at least advance my bishop. And then I can castle. Should I castle queen side or king side? I also don't remember where the king and the rook end up when you castle. I think when you do it this way, the king ends up here on the G square and the rook goes next to him. Why did I not take the queen? Because I couldn't take her at this time. The king moves over 2 squares, so either here or here. Okay. Alright. So then I think I'm gonna castle... Wait, can I not? Okay, there we go. Alright, castling is done. Let's take that bishop and attack his queen. Simultaneously. It's a little 2 for 2. I am 8 down in material. And we're nearly tie for tie on time. So if I take that... Could do that. Maybe it would be better if I just moved my knights. Alright, I'm gonna move my knights here. You guys are saying pawn a4. Okay, let's see what my opponent does. Okay, that was a free pawn. So... Okay. Alright, my bishop is safe, but my knight is... No, they're both protected. So then, let's start... I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna move that pawn up because it was defenseless. And then maybe get a rook stack going. All the pieces around the queen are protected, including this pawn here. Rook e1, potential fork. There's not many places my knight can go that's safe. That wouldn't work either. Okay, I think it's time to move my knight. Let's move you. Where shall we place you? Let's move you over b5. Okay, we can try b5. I was gonna move it down to f3. But this would make it more active. So then we can take that pawn. It's protected by the bishop. Or actually, that's probably c7 is probably a better choice. We've got, then we'll have a fork. Okay, so let's... How do you get rid of the arrows? Go away! I just click on it. Okay. So that's our plan right now. Of course, they're probably gonna move one of these pieces. If they do so... I think we can start forming a rook stack. Maybe on D file. Okay, this is like the clearest way here. Okay, so now I can't move my knight up there. Alright, that's blocked off. I can go with my original plan of... D6. I'm gonna try something else. Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, get my knight up here. Thank you for the congratulations, guys. It means a lot. It means a lot. I gave myself till September, and I'm already at 500. A4. I don't see what A4 would do. I mean, I should probably start advancing my pawns. I agree with that. What else can I do though? Okay, I need to get my this rook out of the way. Alright, so now I gotta move my rook. Can I get like a rook stack? If I move my rook here. And then I stack it. So RIP. RIP. No one has died yet. The board's still active. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about my knight up there. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. I'm gonna go for a rook stack. Giga Gamer, hello. Thank you for being here. Too many things under attack. That's the whole game. I'm not resigning. I still have time on the clock. Okay, so if I get a rook stack there, should I still go for it? I see these two pieces teaming up. Maybe that bishop's headed there. It's not a skewer though. Thank you, Legend, for the suggestion. I'm about to lose my rook. Okay, the problem is if I move my king here and he gets his queen there, I automatically have checkmate. So can I'm probably just gonna have to do this instead. Tirez, thank you for being here. I'm doing awesome. How are you? Okay, so that was the only thing I could have done. I'm keeping this pawn here as it is protecting my king. Okay, let's get my king out of the way. My queue is closed for today. I'm sorry. But come back on Thursday. Okay, let's do that. Alright, I'm gonna try to move my rook along with my kings. They'll work together. I think they have the same idea with these two pieces though. Dang, I don't know. You know what? Let's just get rid of one of those. Yeah, this Don't forget the cherry gambits. Keep the king in the center. Can I prevent their promotion? I don't think I can. I don't have that many moves. Okay, so it's about not being ladder mated. They've got 2 queens. Can I prevent being ladder mated in 30 seconds? Beats me. Beats me. But you guys, I believe in myself. I think I can do it. We'll see. I don't like it when I get into the corner like that. Okay, this is not a good sign. We need to get into the middle and we need to stay in the middle. Or as close to the middle as possible. Because once you get to the edge, it's kind of over. You don't really have many squares to escape to. But no, they're doing it. I think I think it's over. How did I win? What? How did I win? All right. I mean, I'm not saying I'm upset. They had 0.6 seconds left. You said ain't no way. I think all they had to do was move this piece here. And that would have been ladder mate. Honestly, this would have worked too. They just had to move this queen in any of these like 3 spots. I really thought I had lost that one. It's the power of the clock, man. Good game. Zacharia, thank you for the first time chat. Okay, next person is user. Okay, queue is closed for today. But I will be back on Thursday if you guys want to play. So subscribe. So that you can play. User, is this? Okay, that's you. That was one hell of a comeback. I really thought I was gone. Absolutely. That is why you don't resign. Alright. It's always a risk bringing the queen out. Really have to know what you're doing. Watching the clock is an excellent strategy. I agree. Alright, let's move her back. I'm going to move her probably down here. Alright, we're gonna bring her back. I got all the luck in the world. Oh my god. Okay, I completely missed that. I completely fumbled that. So they're either... No, wait, hold up. They're either moving it here. Okay, let me try to prevent that fork from happening. Alright. Bringing my queen back out. I gotta protect this square. Ingrid, thank you for the follow. It's a hard watch. Well, maybe you should go watch an easier watch. I got my first hater. Whatever. What is covering that horse? I don't know. I don't know what's covering the horse. But my horses are going to stampede on out of here. Let's get them advanced. Everybody. Maybe we'll get our knights in a nice little square. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect square. All our knights in the corner. Yes, Adnan, I do play viewers. Come back. Today's queue is closed, so come back on Thursday. I'll be doing a new queue. And my new rule is that I'll play new viewers. Okay. So they've got like a half London's Gambit. Okay. I think the general rule of thumb is get your knights out and then your bishops. I think It's called the Cherry Blossom Gambit. It's a strategy. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to trade the. Let me see. All right, let me move my. Either that or I castle. You know what? Let's. All right, let's go ahead and move my queen here. She's gonna protect my knight. And then now my bishop has room to escape. I'm probably gonna move my bishop over there. Look, you guys, I'm using my mouse. I hope you like the arrows. I say that as I realize that my opponent is watching and listening to all my moves. I think he's probably going to move his. That would be a fork. Damn, I'm kind of stuck, aren't I? I can't use my knight here, cause it's pinned. What can I even do? Okay, well, I gotta move my queen again. Where to move her? Where to move her? Okay, let's move her here. Cause I need a castle and I need my bishop out. Not that way. My bishop can't move that way. Right there. Or right here. The downsides of drawing these arrows is that your opponent sees what you're thinking. So use with caution. Alright, they're developing a skewer. So let's move. Let's castle. Green, thank you for the follow. Let me check real quick. I got 2 games after this one. You gotta save your brain juice. Okay. Okay, so it's going after my rook. Probably move that. Question is, which spot should I move it to? I'll probably lose my pawn here. Yeah, let's move this out of the way first. Okay, now I'm in check. Okay, either move it here or here. Probably better to keep it. I'm gonna keep my king inside for now. Under my pieces. Let's keep him protected. If they go after my rook, I have both my king and my queen there. And my knight. Damn, you really want to catch my king. I give you A for effort. Okay, so they could either go here I think that's the only spot, right? So I don't want to move my king there. I guess I'll move him here. This is one of those things you just get trapped in like one. I think they call it tunnel vision. I'm trying to be really careful of his knight and his queen. Both over here. His knight can go this way. Or this way. I can't move my bishop, or I can't move my rook down, I think. Someone said he's way too good to be a 200. I agree. Am I getting smurfed over here? Okay, I would. Those are my only options, though. I have to use my rook. That's the only way. And then let's do a queen swap. Okay, God, that fucking took forever. All right, finally. 5 down in material, but I got rid of his queen and I got rid of that annoying knight. Shazam. I better not be dealing with a smurf. State your true elo. That took up a lot of my time too. Now I'm behind over a minute. So I need to catch up. We need to start advancing my pieces. They're all the way here in this corner. This is not good. Thank you. I can't catch that. Let's do this. Okay, so at least I have my bishop out here. A little more active. And then maybe I should move my rook to the middle. You said pin knight or line to attack the rook. Okay, so the knight's pinned. Yeah, the bishop's right here, so I can't do much with the rook. Let's. Would this do anything? I'm trying to think, you guys. I'm trying to think. Okay, I want my bishop in a more active spot. We're getting ready. And then where my knight, I can't move it here, and I can't move it here. I can't catch this either, unless I could, I guess, sacrifice my bishop. Alright, let's not worry too much about that one pawn. Okay, I'm gonna get the rook in the middle. And then we'll go from there. I have to start moving a little faster. A little faster. We are near the end near the end of it. Let me see if I do that, they're gonna catch. Okay, like I said, I need to move fast. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They got a 4-pawn chain. If I can somehow move my rook over to that square, I have a chance at getting rid of that chain. Alright, let's do this first. I am using the arrows. I don't want to use the arrows too much because I don't want my opponent to know every single move I'm making. It does not make for good gameplay. I've got a few pieces of mine that are not looking too good, to be honest. All right. Yeah, that was my bad. Whoops, I lost my bishop. I'm gonna start needing to bring my king out. He's got to do something. I mean, the other idea is I could just start attacking from the right side. I don't want to deal with this, or I could go in from here, maybe. Cool. I could also break up the chain by maybe doing this. Okay, let's break the chain up. Right click. Yeah, I know. There you go. An arrow. It's either we're gonna break the chain this way, or they're gonna take and then break the chain that way. Okay, we are ahead in time. Thankfully. So let's keep it that way. And let's do that. I don't want to lose another bishop. Thank you very much. I'm gonna plead the 5th. Okay, I thought they wouldn't notice. Clearly, I underestimated them. My bad. Queue is closed for today, but games will resume. Okay. Alright, lost my rook. Time is one hell of a hope. Yep, I gotta do the time thing. Alright, I gotta move my king out of the way. Here, let's take your pieces. I'm gonna take that. They're trying to promote 2 queens. Three queens. Okay. Alright, like I said, we stick to the middle. I think we're good. I don't think I can get ladder mated in 5 seconds, but we'll see. I'm dancing around my pawn. My pawn is my only hope. And that is a Cherry Blossom Gambit, everybody. Good game. Good game. Yo, what is my elo now? 516. Alright, 516, everybody. Is my elo. Winnie? Queue is closed for today. But I'll be back on Thursday and I'll be playing new viewers. Winnie, yes, sir. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, sir. Okay. I'm going to have to change my status now since I've made my goal. My bio said goal 500 elo by September. Is this you? Proft R skilled? Oh no! Can you swim? You got a lot going on, legend. Someone tell J-Dog. Someone asked me if I've won yet. It's not have I won yet, it's how many games have I won. Oh damn, my turn. And the answer to that is 5. 5 games so far. Alright. Oh, that was a terrible spot. Why did I move her there? Alright, I just lost my queen. I just lost my queen and now I can't castle. Oh my god, you're right! I should have just blocked it with the pawn. What am I doing? Blunder. Yo, I haven't used my pawns at all this stream. That was idiotic. Am I sure I won 5 games? I indeed won 5 games. I indeed won 5 games. I'll have to write a book about it, about how I've been strategizing. Okay, let's protect that pawn. Look at them castling. I'm so jealous, man. I think this is the first case of not being able to castle this stream. So maybe I'll give myself a little grace. I've got to advance this. Five to 1. Did I lose? I don't think I lost anything though. It's been 5-0. Ingrid said, what am I doing? Beats me. This is a knight bishop opening. You move your knights up and then you move your bishops. With you, it was luck. There's no luck in chess. It's all skill. Says some famous chess person. Okay. Alright, this should protect that square. I'm tilted. Who is tilted? I'm not tilted. I see just fine. Okay, seeing as how I can't castle, I've got to move my rooks out in a different way. Alright, there, and there. Let's move it here. Okay. But I should start using my pawns. They've been very inactive. If you have a good strategy of how to make your pawns more useful, then let me know. Cause mine have been kind of sitting here. I don't really know how to use my pawns very well. Unfortunately. Okay, why is your rook out here? Let's move this. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Okay, this is the point of the stream when I start losing my brain juice a little bit. My chess stamina is not that high. It's about at 60%. So I'm playing at 60% of my prime. So you might have a chance at speeding me. And you'll be the first win of my stream. Okay, I just walked right into that one. Seven down in material. I just saw someone, a Korean characters pop up. A Korean person came and showed up. Maybe it was Faker. Yes. Back in the game. And I don't think his queen has anywhere to go. Actually, they're probably just gonna move their pawns. Okay, never mind. Korean corn dogs are very good. They got cheese in them. Sometimes they coat it with potatoes. It's like eating a giant cheese-filled corn dog or hash brown. I was gonna say. TikTok, I'm not talking to myself about corn dogs. It's I'm on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, that's what I thought they were gonna do. So let me bring it back down here. Oh, gee, thank you for the first time chat. You said Korean pork bulgogi is the best. You guys making me hungry. I had sushi today. Maybe I should have had some Korean food. Oh, you're fasting today? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this, should we not talk about food? I would say my favorite Korean food is, I like the soups. I'm a soup gal. I especially like kimchi jjigae. Do you guys know why Korean food is spicy? It's a, it's not because we just eat spicy food. Dang, punch. Ugh. It's because you eat spicy food when you're stressed. And the spice curbs your stress. So the spicier someone's food is, they're hella stressed out. But yeah, if you got like some big project at work going on that's not going well, just open up a pack of Shin Ramen. And you'll feel better. Are Koreans always stressed out? Hell yeah. Do you know the stats? I think Koreans are #1 in like stressed out. This is not coming from me. This is coming from world data, wherever world data. www.worlddata.com. It's official from there. Alright, let me move this night. Like I'm getting stressed right now. Okay, this is just adding to the data. I think I'm gonna plop you down right here. My queen's taking a break. She's on, yeah, she's on vacation. Okay, I need to move my knight here to protect this square. And then let me move this pawn up. But yeah, Koreans are stressed out because like they're all competing for working for Samsung. Getting into Sky University. There's 3 universities that Koreans want to get into. Oh fuck, I just noticed that my knight's not protected at all. Yeah, I should have moved my knight. Yeah, there's 3 universities. Is Seoul University, and then Korea University, and then I think that the Y stands for Yongguk or something like that. They all want to get in there. And then it's either you work for one of the chaebol companies. Samsung, Hyundai, LG. Nice job, Z. Joshua, I've been playing chess for I started streaming in January, so it's been 4 months. I've known how to play chess for a lot longer, but that's how long I've been playing it. Alright. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna keep my king up here. Okay. Who's their enemy? Apple? Yeah, if you guys have Korean relatives, make sure you check on them because we are hella stressed out peoples. I think I attempted to do a queen trade. I lost my queen in a stupid way. In a real stupid way. So let's attack their queen back. Oh, you were for Apple? For real? Yeah, you go to Korea. I was in Korea a few weeks ago. Nobody has. I don't think I saw an Apple phone anywhere. And they knew right away I was a foreigner. All right, we got their queen. We got their queen. Let's go. They brought their rooks down, and I got the queen. Oh crap. Tim Cook was the CEO of Apple. I mean, he probably has enough money that... I don't feel too bad for that. 600s are playing better than when you were 600s. Everyone's on chess steroids. Except me. I'm trying to become a buff chess player natural, au natural. Okay, I am not as confident this time because they have 2 rooks, which is causes concern that they can ladder mates. But we have 3 minutes on the clock. 600 is the new 1000. Yeah, I saw a TikTok where somebody was saying how the expectations for chess now is crazy. It's insane. That like your average 400 on chess.com probably is a really solid chess player in real life, but now that everyone streams it, you have to be like 1,000 or something. Okay, what am I doing here? Blues Clues, thank you for the first time, chat. Okay, I got rid of one of the rooks. But they've developed a new queen. Can they ladder mate me? Stressing me out. I need some shin ramen. Okay, let's get rid of this bishop. We don't resign. Yeah, you haven't seen the power. Okay, I need my king in a more stable spot. So can't move. I can't move. I have one more piece that I can actually move so that I don't get stalemated. So let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, you're trying to develop another queen. Is simply ladder mate to win? Ladder mate is not simple. Actually, very complicated. Have you ever climbed a ladder? It's not that easy. Okay. I got it. Yes. Let's go. I think that's 5-0. At this rate, I might get up to 600. Alright, Secco is the final game. Secco, I think at this point everyone is rooting on you to checkmate me. Good game, as always. Yes, you. Secco, you. My next stream is gonna be Thursday, so if you guys want to play, follow me, and I'll have a new queue started. Woo! Follower goal! Okay. So yeah. By the way, this is a question. It's, are any of you guys taking your kids to work on Thursday? It's Take Your Child to Work Day. I don't know if it's a national holiday or not. I would not trust the stock market, but yes, we're going up. No comments. You don't think it's national? Also, guys, if you're gonna like start cursing at me if you lose, it's no bueno. No bueno. Okay, good game. Let's end it at that. Hi. Should I move my bishop or should I move my pawn? Let me move my bishop so that I can block his pawn from moving. Why not protect the horse? I protect all my pieces. I love them all equally. As if I've birthed them. Oh, true. It is already protected. My queen's protecting it. You're right. Okay, well this was a useless move then. Cause now I can't move this pawn and now my bishop's trapped in there. Alright, let's pin their knight. Alright, that way I can free up this space here and develop my bishop. obviously not gonna move it there. I'll probably move it here if I can, and then we'll have their king in check. Sounds like a plan. The cherry gambit is hella powerful. Okay, can I say this though? I tried the cherry gambit off stream. I don't know why. When I do it off stream, it doesn't work. Maybe I have to play a random person one time and then show you guys. It doesn't work all the time. So if they take that, I have my queen, so it'll be a queen trade. And then I need to develop my bishop. Good night. The cherry gambit is it's an end game strategy. And it's a very basically you just flag your opponent until they can't be flagged no more. Okay, maybe I should move my knight out instead. Let's do that. The highest rated game player I've ever won against. I can't tell you the highest player the elo I've won against. I would say it was like 400 or 500 probably. But I'll tell you the highest rated player I played was a player from Japan. He was one of my Twitch viewers, and he was 2400, 2000s. So I played 2000s player, and then I did not die right away. Flag means that you run out of time, or your opponent runs out of time. So that's flag, and that's the cherry blossom gambit. Okay, I don't have many places to put this. Let me put it here. How do I get the queen? Okay, not anymore. Okay, well, I can finally castle. We're tied right now. And I have a time advantage. If anybody knows any tips on using pawns, because I'm not very good at using pawns. So let's try to change that. Let's start advancing our pawns and get them more active. And then, oh true, I got a castle too. Probably castle king side. And I could move. Actually, I'm not gonna move my bishop there because there's too many pawns. Don't push pawns in front of my king. What's the reason behind that? I'm gonna cry. This is so bad. I would offer you some tissues if I had any. Unfortunately, I don't. Okay, I gotta move this so I protect that piece there. Any other pawn advice? First one I got was don't put your pawns or push it in front of the king. I'm guessing because that puts the king in danger. Alright. Is there a better spot to put my knights? I can't do this. No, none of that works. Also, I can't do it there either. Okay. Play the game. Play the game. Castle. Wait. No, I can't castle. Okay, I can't castle because of their bishop there. Rook b8. Bishop to g5. No, I don't want to trade my bishop. I don't even have anything to trade that with. Actually, okay, let's push a pawn. We're gonna push our A pawn. Well, sometimes you gotta be evil to win. And I'll bring my rook up. This is not standard practice. You normally want your rooks in the center. So I don't know what I'm doing here. No, I am not kidding. I am super serious. Let's see. Sure. Okay, let's do that. Do. My queue is closed for today, but I'll be back on Thursday. So now my rook is protected and my queen might get a little snack. She hasn't eaten anything all game. She's super hungry. My pawn's hanging. I probably have a few hanging pawns. Wait a minute. That was stupid. I thought they were gonna take my rook, and I realized my mistake right afterwards. Okay. Sacrifice the queen. I just said she was hungry too. What should I have done instead? Okay, I don't know. Can I recover from this? Can I possibly recover? How do I protect my rook? Okay, I guess this is the only way I can protect my rook. They're A7. Oh yeah, true. My knight. My knight could have protected it. I'm just gonna have protective my pawn. I forked. You guys want Seko to win? What happened to... What kind of tyranny is this? Alright. Okay. There we go. Someone said knight to D8. That wouldn't have protected my rook. Remember, if you lose, that's it. Don't want nobody assassin me. Okay? Just take the loss. If I lose, I'll cry a little bit, but then I'll get over it. Okay? Alright, what? Okay, so now I'm in check. Let's see. Now, Asina, thank you for the follow. Oh my god. That was a second blunder. I don't know. Is Seko going to win, you guys? Is this a redemption arc? Don't forget, I have an whole extra minute on the clock. You did not lose today, so I support you. I guess I have to lose a game every stream. That's the rule now. I don't know what I think about that. Let's try this. Okay, I don't have an actual plan for my bishop or my rook, but I did want them just a little bit more active. That's why I placed it there. I think at this point, I'm way behind on material. I should start getting my king in the game. Because sometimes you gotta use your king. He can't just sit there and look pretty all day. That's a rule now. I don't know if I agree with the rule. Alright, you're gonna... Okay, he's gonna promote. No, let's not do that. No, let's not do that either. What am I doing? Hello? Alright, you know what? I'm just leaving him there. Alright. That's one queen down that I don't have to worry about. I can't move him here. I can't move him here. I can't move him here. Okay, I have to move the king there. Yep. Is this the first ladder mate of the stream? Well, we shall see. I haven't promoted a single queen in all 6 games I've played today. Where is my queen? Oh, shit. Alright, I was being careless. My bad. Yo, I'm also down on time. I might actually be cooked. Depends on how fast he plays, though. Still behind on time. Alright, it's up to the clock. It's up to the clock. Everyone wants me to lose. They said, you haven't lost today yet. You need to lose. I said, that's not a rule, though. We shall see. I'm just trying to evade ladder mate. Okay, God dang it. Okay, I won! Good game. Good game. Okay, what would have been ladder mates here? I don't think that would have been it. Would this have been it? No. Ladder mate is not that easy. I think it would have been at least 2 moves. I think it would have required... Yeah, I don't see it. Probably would have had to do this so that I'm stuck in the 8th row. And then wherever I moved, you would have to use your queen and then bring her down. And then I think that would have been ladder mate. Good game. Good game. Alright guys, thank you so much. All my streams are up on my YouTube channel. Yeah, check it out. And I will be back on Thursday for some more chess games, okay? Somebody has to beat me on Thursday. Somebody has to ladder mate me, okay? It is going to be a requirement. That's going to be a new rule. A new rule that we're going to put in, okay? All right. Thank you, Twitch. I got to 80 followers on Twitch today. Thank you so much. Blues Clues, Seko, Winnie. Who else is on here? Everybody else said it. I didn't say. Thank you, user on YouTube, SZH Giga Gamer. Thank you so much. And thank you so much on TikTok. I am 530 now. So I gotta change my bio. And I'm gonna update my new goal. I gotta get a new chess elo goal. Okay. Yo, remember the rules. 1 game per week. Thank you, everybody. Okay.